everybody, it's Carol with Afton at Big Cat Rescue, and it's Med's time. Afton's looking for Moses. While he's doing that, I'm going to show you how I spent my day. I put a camera out on Seth, and it was just too far away, and so everybody wanted a camera on cute little Nabisco and Mrs. Claus, who are like way over there, that cage. And so I set up a camera, but it just can't see that far because of the internet signal. So I brought it over here and thought, well, we could put it on Moses because he's having to get medications because he's got cancer. And he hasn't been in front of the camera yet, I don't think. So I don't know how useful that's going to be for anybody either. There, Bailey. That treat's not for you. It's for Moses. Stay back so I don't spook him. Watch this.
Sure, I'll take that. Doesn't mean I'm going to eat it.
He keeps dropping the pieces, so she's going to have to wait until he either eats them or till she can retrieve them. Hey, Christina. Hey, Destiny.
Are you growling at me?
Well, that's a lot of nerve. Maybe he's growling at Bailey. Well, hi. Are you saying you would like a treat too, but you're not sick? The reason she doesn't put it in a dish is because, for one, the big cats really don't like eating out of dishes. They eat off of a flat platform here, like a concrete pad, but she needs to make sure that they actually eat the pill. And so a lot of times if you have it on a stick, they'll snatch it off of the stick and swallow it, whereas if they can pick through it on a platter, then they're going to pick the pills out. He's trying to retrieve the ones he dropped, and he's like, no, you can't have it. I'm going to smack you.
You get him. You get him. Oh my goodness.
Teresa, if you look on the updates, bigcatrescue.org/updates, it listed the type of cancer. I think it was on yesterday's update or today's update. It's like one of those $10 words that's 6 syllables, starts with an M.
Right here. Look. Oh,
Apollo. Apollo's going to be 20 years old this year. Handsome. Hardly ever see you. Got that line right on your eyes. Oh, thank you, sissy. Success?
yeah, I just had to make sure that his little scraps didn't have a pill in it for Bailey to get to. I think he's very appreciative.
Yeah, you don't do it for the applause.
Yeah. A little obstacle here.
Didn't mean to be looking down your shirt there. I was trying to pay attention to where I was putting my butt. Hello, Chris from Ireland. Wait till you guys see the video that Afton worked on for you guys today. Yes, I watched it. I said people all around the globe are going to drop dead from cuteness overload.
She's so cute. It's hard narrowing down like an hour and 45 minutes of that to like a couple minutes.
Well, you did a good job. It was a good couple of minutes.
I just like how she wants to snuggle with that little thing, but then tries to attack it as well.
When does it get posted?
Tomorrow morning at 10.
Woohoo! You guys want to make sure you don't
Yes,
miss
I
that.
left something on there.
This
I'm
one's
just something in
well
a golf cart. Now, where are you?
The little dove's not going to let me anywhere near, so we'll go visit with Tonga. Hi, Tonga. Okay, so while she's doing that, let's do our Facebook Live giveaway. I want 2 names, both names. You have to have both names to win. First person to go to bigcatrescue.org/win, W-I-N, and give me the name of both our youngest cat who lives here and our oldest cat who lives here. Go to bigcatrescue.org/win, type in the name of the youngest cat and the oldest cat at Big Cat Rescue, and the first person to do that will get their choice of a day tour pass, which is valued at $36, or any one item from our online gift shop at bigcatrescue.biz, valued up to $36 as well. And I forget who the picture of the day is, but if you get the answer right and you're not the first person, there's a tick box if you want Luana to mail you a digital picture of the day. Jan, this is a white serval. That doesn't happen ordinarily. It's only through severe inbreeding, just like with white tigers and white lions. It's a very, very bad thing.
Don't hit me on live Facebook.
Yeah, because golf carts are on our wish list and nobody's coming forward on that one.
Don't get comfortable, don't get comfortable.
Oh.
We're going right there.
Like I was going to be comfortable.
I was going to say, wait a second.
How about don't get on?
I started eating though, so I'm like a month and a half straight to get her to take her pill over there. Mind your manners.
This is Ginger. Ooh, nice. Andre taking you dip. That's a good picture.
Stay on your side.
Yep, Jan. Anytime you see a white lion, white tiger, white serval, king cheetah, those are all through severe inbreeding. You never want to promote that.
Good girl. Not that.
Oh, your tail is so fluffy. It's so fluffy. Excited. Saber next?
Saber. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to walk. Rather than getting back on that golf cart. You can just see her in the background there. We're going to walk over to Saber. Do I want to go that way? No. Oh, I can't turn it right. I know, Carol. Those servals are really tricky because they do have such long legs. What are you gonna get, mister? This is Saber. Saber's a black leopard.
Got it. You got it. There you go. That's it. That's it.
Well, Sybil, I thought that we had posted it there in either today or yesterday's. It was at the Cat Updates part. We posted, well, I can tell you for sure where you can find it. If you go to bigcatrescue.org/Moses, bigcatrescue.org/Moses, you'll find it. And for those of you who have been waiting for the necropsy report on Sharaka, if you go to bigcatrescue.org/Sharaka, you'll find it there. This is Jojo. Jojo is a cross between a serval and a caracal. Richard, you can donate at bigcatrescue.org/donate, or on our Facebook page we have a donate button if that's easier. Thank you very much.
So cute to feed off the sticks because of the 2 bottom canines only. One. Yes.
I'm on. Man, these carts are so dusty. Even mine. I was shocked at how much dust was on
And
it.
I hose mine once a week. Mine's probably the cleanest golf cart on the property, and it's still really dirty.
Rick, we have to get the bill reintroduced. Every 2 years when the congressional session changes, you have to start all over again. And we're expecting to have the bill introduced by the end of this month. Then we'll be able to ask everybody to contact their legislator again and get them all back on the bill.
Nice. Come on, Jay.
Whoa. Richard, we do have an adoption sponsorship program where you can pay to support a cat here. If you go to bigcatrescue.org/donate, it'll have down the page you'll find sponsor kits.
Hi, sweetie.
I know, Kathleen, they have the best voices.
Hi, Ollie Boo.
Hey, Pam. Whoever that was that posted Moses' information, thank you.
Hey, good girl.
I don't know what happened that ended up not on the updates. Luana and I both edit those, and it could be one of us put it on, the other one moved it someplace. Linda, these two actually live together. They just separated them so that they wouldn't fight over the food because cats are solitary. They don't want to share space. And their cage is about 3,000 square feet, which is like 3 times as big as my house. No, somebody said that it was on February 4th's update. So what's today? My watch isn't telling me what today is. Today's the 6th. Who's next?
Aspen and Mac.
Oh, we should all compliment Afton on this pretty hair color. This is pretty. I have a really good view of that.
Are you ready? Oh.
Did not mean to do that. Sorry, everybody. Regina, 29 of our cats are over the age of 20, so we're always dealing with health issues. It's about twice as long as they usually live.
No. Hey, stay there, stay there. I know
I'm
you get
so
excited.
excited.
You don't need to be walking around.
Jenny, this is just their evening medication, so it's a tiny piece of meat to disguise the pill, and then a treat usually afterwards. their breakfast is when they get fed their main meal.
Good girl. Oh, baby, get off your front paws. Always in your new den, huh?
Mac just got a new den.
Come on, Mac.
See that little hole in the side of the den? That is exactly what that is for. When the cat just refuses to come out of the den, they can still get their medications into them. I love those windows.
Oh, totally love those windows.
But now he's like, okay, now I'll come out.
Yeah. Oh,
That was
my
good stuff.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
Having some water?
Hey, girl. I came to visit you already today.
There's Priya. Everybody always asks how Priya's doing. She's fine.
Very chatty. Diablo! Usually meets me on the corner. There he is. Let me see all my drones get for today. He's the easiest one. Good job. As long as he eats the head, we're good.
That's the favorite part.
All right, girl, come back. She was smart with Keisha this morning.
Aww.
I think she's in heat and he knows it. Hey, you.
I hope he keeps it in his pants.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't need any more surgery. Where's that silly, sneaky tiger? Gabrielle wants to know who your favorite is.
My favorite? I tried to not have a favorite after my favorite passed away. But
Her favorite was Narla.
Yeah. I got chosen by Norla and I was like, oh, I'm not going to get invested like that again. And now Sapphire chose me. So I guess I'd be her. I tried not to. Hey! Are you going to be sneaky? Take your arm. That was very graceful. Very graceful. Yeah.
I can do tricks for more.
Oh.
You're not doing tricks, are you? You're just in heat.
Yeah. Well, I do have a soft spot for Mary Ann, just because of the whole introduction. She deserved it. She definitely deserved it. Oh boy, now to feed a bunch of cats with meds. Oh goodness. Oh, you're awake. Oh man.
Can't pass up that
I
opportunity.
know, it's just so timely, but he is awake.
We get a little bit more daylight today than usual.
You didn't leave much of a space for me to get in there though, I just realized.
And even less for my big butt.
Ugh. Oh boy. Oh. That was a, oh crap, I should stop. Hi.
it's my pleasure to go along when I'm not being too distracting to the guests.
See you, honey.
Sapphire's sneaking up on her. Is that your favorite person? Is that your favorite person?
You gonna have some food so we can get the eye drops in, huh? Let's see what we got. Hi.
You got lots of people telling me to tell you hi.
Oh, hi. Oh, you're gonna get up right off the bat. Let's go. Come on. Susie. Here. Hi. Okay. Or not. Let's just go this way. How's that?
Cully is right over there.
Come here. Right in here. Don't pass it. Don't pass it. Oh, right here. Right here. Oh, Susie. Where you going? Where you going?
Sybil, a lot of times the driveways are flattened out from us dragging around cage panels from one place to another.
Are you gonna go all the way to the other side? Here, look.
See, I'm not through training Afton yet. I gotta get her to walk all the way back around.
Come on. All right then, let's go. Come on, let's keep going. We started it today. I know. Be nice to your neighbor, though. Come on, big guy. That'd be nice. Right here. Come on. Hi. You really didn't have to go the long way. Hi. You not one yet? Here. Let's just get you started. Good boy. Can you try again?
Tiffany, he chose to walk around there. She tried to feed him in the first lockout. Then she was going to try and get his eye drops in the tunnel, and he went right on through the tunnel and came all the way
He
around.
took me for a walk.
We would like the cats to do what we want them to do, but we end up doing what they want to do.
Here you girl.
Regina, this is my last Facebook Live of the day because I gotta ride my bike home tonight before it gets dark. Hi, Joe Atkin.
Hey, Joe. We missed Joe, huh? We missed Joe. Good boy. Good boy. You're being so good. Here, honey. Oh, oh, I'll get it. I'll get it. Don't worry. I get it for you. Yeah. Oh. Here, honey. Oh, it's so slimy now. Got slobber on it. Here, bud. Good boy. You're being a good boy. Joseph's piece. Almost. Yes. You're so good boy.
Did someone open the front gate for Rebecca?
Almost. Here. Buddy. Oh. Yeah, I'm still here. I know. You're such a sweet. And just one. No, honey. I think the rest is for Joseph, so you ate it all. You did, good boy. Get your drink.
So I was trying to be quiet while she was doing that because I didn't want him turning around and then forgetting why he was in there. They were asking how many of those pieces of meat had medicine in them.
None of them. His meds are just eye drops, but we kind of divide up his meal in half. So we try to give him breakfast and dinner, so that he's motivated for his eye drops. And apparently today he was, because he walked me all the way around. Good boy. Thanks for being nice to your neighbor. I forgot already.
One of the other questions I saw in there is, do we do this every day? We do meds every day, sometimes twice a day. Probably every day is twice a day with somebody. And then I try to go Facebook Live once a day.
Unless she's out of town, then I forget. I'm like, oh, these people are wondering where Carol is. And then I'll come out, just to ease your mind. Oh, Cameron. Cameron, let's go. Come on. Up. Let's go. We got this talking on how we're going to go. Come on. Oh, Doc. Come on. I'm stopping for you. She's looking at me like, me? For real? Come on. You're already up. And come on. Joseph said he's waiting on you, so let's go.
You can hear Joseph roaring in the background.
Okay. Come on. It's not a trick. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Suspicious because they had dewormer this morning.
Oh, ivermectin day.
Come on, before your girlfriend comes over. Come on. Come on. Now look what you did. Here she comes. Bring him over, Boo. Bring him over. I know. Come on, bud. Was you napping? You napping? I know.
Oh, she tricked you.
Come on. Cameron, let's go. Come on. I know, boo. Here. There's nothing in it. Such a goofball. Gross. Can you do that again? What if it wasn't a trick? I know. Come on. You want chicken? Look.
That's right, Judy. That's why he gets fed twice a day, because he was fussy this morning. Susan, we do a lot of pest control out here to prevent fire ants, so even though we do get them from time to time, they're not an infestation of them by any means.
You're done now, huh? Yep. I go really slow, he doesn't realize. Thanks, buddy.
That belly is why she doesn't need extra treats.
Oh, I love him.
Sarah was asking why some cats get fed with tongs and other with sticks.
I did him with tongs because it's easier, and putting the chicken drums with the bone on there and a stick, it's doable. It's just easier, and he wants the fat part given to him first and not the other part. But if you stick it on a stick, you have to offer him the part he doesn't want first.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Where's my little? I don't really have a little piece. Maybe I. Just one. Take that so I can get the clip. Well, better than nothing, Cameron. I do Joseph with tongs too, because he actually doesn't like the sticks. He bats at them. And it's different if a cat was batting at you, but when a lion's batting at you, it's a little different. Oh man, I just realized that my box of gloves is in my office because I've been babysitting Monty.
Monty is a rat, for those who don't know.
Yes, I'm rat sitting Monty, and that's how I clean up his little messes with some latex gloves.
The cats all have feeding charts, so they are evaluated by the vet to make sure that they are getting enough food, and then every day they, based on those charts, try to make sure they get that much food in the cats. And some of the cats they have to do in several sessions because they just won't eat it all at one time. Hi, Joseph. Hi.
Hi, Joe.
Oh. Oh. Oh, you don't like my roar?
Hi. I want to sneak up on you. Don't chew that one.
They like his highlights and lowlights.
Yeah.
Oh, heck no, Monty's not getting his own Big Cat Rescue page.
No. Pretty popular guy though. You gonna start licking your paw? Run it, run it, run it.
Darcy, if she were to just put the food down and walk away, he's not going to eat it. He has to be almost force-fed to get him to eat.
And then good luck getting it back if you set it down. Oh. Oh, great.
There wasn't anything in that.
You're so dramatic. All right. Andy.
So people are asking if you'll tell the Monty story.
Oh yeah, sure. So,
I didn't want you to try and do that while you were feeding him.
oh, it's like, what's that noise? My butt's big. Okay, so we feed a live prey to our rehab bobcats so we can ensure that they can hunt before we let them go. And we fed him to Mrs. Claus, and he must have, our feeding is a tunnel system, so when you put the rat in, there's different courses the rat can take, so it just depends on...
Sorry, you're being upstage.
Yep. That's my stuff. That's it?
Okay.
So it's always random when the rat actually enters the enclosure. Well, it must
Just
have,
like in the wild.
it just got, he must have gotten fed out and hung out in the tunnel for a little bit. And we moved Mrs. Claus over to let Spirit Feather in where the Explore camera is. And then Monty appeared out of the tunnel, and since she hadn't gone through that hunting training phase, they became best friends. and which went on for a while, and we knew we had to catch him because she was never going to learn how to hunt when she's friends with her prey item. So we had to catch him, and a lot of the Explore viewers really liked Monty, so we felt it was best that Monty did not get fed out but became a pet. So Monty now lives with one of our staff members in her office, and she's out of the office till Tuesday, and I'm kind of like Aunt Afton to Monty because I really like him. I go and visit him in her office all the time, especially on her days off, and I'll give him like little treats and stuff like that. So when she said she's going out of town, she asked me if I would take care of him, so I did. But the only difficult thing is I'm not in the office Friday through Sunday, so I had to take him home. And it really wasn't my cat I was worried about, but it was my large dog that I have. And turns out they became best friends.
Monty's just got a way about him.
I know. I was like, at least she's safer than a wild bobcat, but that's not quite what I expected. So now I don't have gloves, I'm gonna have to barehand it. Yummy.
And yes, she will be cleaning the steering wheel when we get back.
Oh, for sure, especially because this is my personal golf cart. If you would have asked me to do this barehanded 3 years ago, I probably would have told you heck no, but...
Are you a vegetarian?
What?
Are you a vegetarian?
No. I just never really liked touching raw meat. I always thought it was kind of gross.
How do you cook?
I wore latex gloves. To handle the raw meat, I would use latex gloves or
And a
whatever
blindfold.
kind of like utensil I could find. And now I'm just like, it doesn't even matter. Which is funny because I'm not a very girly person, but to not be able to handle raw meat's so weird.
See how she made a pill pocket out of that piece of meat?
I know, I saw him peek his head out. Oh, are you serious? Either he's under the platform because he doesn't want to come over, or he wants to play hunting games with me.
I don't see him. Bringing out the big stick.
Yup. Are you gonna try and play with me? Is that it?
I'm going to stay back on this one because Hoover is very suspicious. Oh, he is stalking you.
Yeah. Hunting games. Hey. Yeah.
Brooke, I can't get closer because he's very suspicious and we need him to eat and take his meds, so I don't want to be the distraction that keeps him from it. That great sound you hear is a Canada lynx. if you check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/BigCatRescue, we actually have done some feeding with a GoPro on the end of the stick, which is pretty entertaining.
You can have it. Just for you. Is it completely?
You are a cat whisperer. Oh man.
Zeus and Hoover.
They ate so well for you.
Yay. At least everybody had something.
I see you over there hiding. Oh, sneaky cat. So is that everybody?
I have Tut and then pick up Little Dove's plate.
Well, we gotta follow her over to Tut because Nabisco and Mrs. Claus are over there. Lauren, they're flashes, not flashers. Flashers are people that run through the park naked. And for those of you who missed what Afton was saying earlier, is she usually uses gloves. She just forgot and left them in the room with Monty, the rat that she's been taking care of.
Made it all the way through, and I'm like, oh man, 2 more cats and no gloves.
Somebody asked earlier if we have a surgery date on Moses yet, and if we do, they haven't told me. I'm guessing Monday, but I don't know that for sure.
My guess is usually Monday. Miss Lily. You are so cute. You are so cute. Cute?
Oh dear. Oh dear, Tiger Lily. I don't know if Afton is putting food down or picking food up. If she's putting food down,
You are so good.
well, she must have been picking it up, so she must have eaten it all. Little Dove is 24 years old. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, and you got to see the vet Monday too, huh? Yes, you do. She's not been doing well. Well, there's little Kelowna and Dryden. There's King Tut. He's a Savannah cat getting his meds.
You are so cute.
Katie, they eat their breakfast first thing in the morning. Thank you for letting me tag along.
No problem.
You are cute. You're just so cute. Alright. Let's see if Bisco and Mrs. Claus are out. There's my sweet Anasazi. Here's the girl. Whoa, you're a good girl. That's like his favorite place. He loves to get up there in the tunnel between the 2 cages. Are you the troll of the tunnel? She can't come through if you're in the tunnel? She can hop right over your head. Gonna get her? Are you gonna get her? hate this cage because it has 2x4 wire. Most of our cages have 4x4 wire, but the 2x4 makes it really hard to get a good picture of the cats with the camera because you keep seeing that kind of thing. But she's so skinny, we're afraid she'll slip right out of 4x4. It's just impossible to put any weight on her. She's too active. You don't have that problem, do you? You're active, but you don't have that high metabolism she's got. Their tails are adorable. Alright everybody, I enjoyed it very much. Thank you for being with us tonight. If you're new, please go help the cats. Help us win $55,000 by voting for us at votecats.com. If you've already voted for us, huge shout out to you. Thank you so much. If there's anybody left in your world that you haven't convinced to go vote for us, please ask them to do so at votecats.com. Thank you everybody. Bye-bye. Say bye. Bye-bye.